Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday's home learning. Hopefully yesterday went really well for you. I'll have started to offer some feedback for some of your work, and you're ready and raring to go for today. So for today, we're going to look at synonyms. So the first thing I would like you to do, maybe you can jot down your thoughts on a bit of paper, is what is a synonym and what is an antonym, because before we know what each one of these words mean, we can't really start to explore synonyms. So maybe write down your answers on a little bit of scrap paper, and then in a second I will give you the answers and you can see if you're correct. So pause now, have a think, write down your answers, and then come back to the video when you're ready. So on this side, I've just put the answers for you. So just to recap, a synonym is a word or phrase that means exactly or nearly the same as another word. So for example, happy and ecstatic. Ecstatic is another word for happy, being really happy. And an antonym is a word with the opposite meaning to another. So for example, good and bad. Bad is the opposite to good. So the first thing I would like you to do is have a look at the words on the screen. What do you notice about the words below? What type of picture do they create? What works? What doesn't work? Have a little think about that. Are they effective? Do they help create a really good picture? What do you make of these words? Pause here, have a little think, and then come back to me. So I'm sure you'll agree with me that these are okay words. They are words that get the job done. We know if someone says walk, that the person is walking. Okay, but to me, I don't think they could be the most effective. They certainly wouldn't go on our wow word board because I think we can do better. So now, having a look at these words, and these words are synonyms of the words you've just seen, what happens now in your head? If we use different synonyms, do they change the meaning you get? So for example, walking and meandering. Meander gives me a very different view or picture in my mind of how someone might be walking. Run and bolt. If I heard someone say run, I might think they're on a casual jog, maybe a little bit faster than a jog. But if I heard somebody say bolt, I would think they were sprinting down the road the fastest they could ever run. So have a look at these words and see if they help change the meaning that they get in your head. Take a few minutes to pause here and have a think. So now that you've started to explore the different meanings synonyms can give you, you're going to do an activity that looks like the one on the screen now. So you can see across the bottom here, I have added the words from the first set of slide words that we looked at. We've got walk, jump, run and laugh. And what I would like you to do, either with a thesaurus or an online thesaurus, is to look at these words and try and find some synonyms. So for walk, I found the word stroll, wander and meander. And then what I have done, I have put them in order. So the word at the top, to me, is the most effective, and the word at the bottom, walk, is the least effective. You might think wander is more effective, or you might find a different word, and that's great for you. But that's how I feel. So for the words that you've got on your activity sheet, which is on the task, you can go off and you can explore the different words using the thesaurus, and then you can add them into the table. Remember, the bottom word is the least effective, the top word is the most effective. Off you go and have a look. Don't forget to type on the sheet, hand your work in, and I look forward to seeing all the different words and synonyms that you find.